inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Green Bay Packers. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olsen here in the booth. And we're underway at legendary Lambeau Field. Now an opening as the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Ready, set. 1st and 10 now from the 36. On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 3rd down, Sanders. That's caught aside by Otten. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate call to the punt team. It's 4th down. So 4th down, the Rams will send out Ethan Evans to punt. This returnable with Reed. Return, nearly a touchdown. They're set up with 1st and goal. Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll look to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Green Bay. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. We'll start at the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. He'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. 1st and
48-yard line.
It's Otten in motion. Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Right side, complete to Nakua. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
That's not the type of play that's going to end up on a lot of end-of-the-season highlight reels, Mike, but listen, sometimes those little check-down crossers produce some positive plays, stay ahead of the chains.
Third and a yard. It's Otten in motion. On third and 1, it's Sanders. That's his tight end, Otten. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
They'll run it and give it to the big guy. And he's going to have the Rams first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
A gain on the play. First down, Los Angeles.
The motion man is Nakua. It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
No gain on the play.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
To the tight end, Otten with the grab. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
And the Rams first down.
They go play action now with Sanders. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. They send Godwin in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down and 8. Now it's Sanders. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It's pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
A good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Shador. That is caught side of the end zone. Terrence Ferguson. Touchdown, Rams. That his second TD catch of the season. KWHR-CT comes out now for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Rams will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This returnable with Reed. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's caught. It's Mitchell. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Now the former Pitt Panther, Israel Abanaconda. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter, and he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
On the ground, it's Abanaconda. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
The 40-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up
Ball
second
on
and
the
1.
40 now. Here's second and a yard. The handoff, it's Irvin. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back. Lambeau Field in just a moment. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football as they've got it with first and 10. A run here with Abanaconda. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
This one is caught by Reed. And he's in. Touchdown, Packers.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
A return now from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They go play action with Sanders. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Good throw taken in by Judy.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and They were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Danny Stutzman. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down. Here's Ethan Evans now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. They'll take this in back at the 16. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for his offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's caught by Bolden, right side. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to go deep. Looking for Reed. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver, and when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball, and he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 31 yards. They'll look to throw again. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. It's 2nd down. They'll look to throw yet again. Now, screen set up for Irving. And he's into the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Green Bay. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he goes nowhere. Buries back at the 15-yard line.
15-yard line.
It's Otten in motion. Now Shador on 1st down. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very stout. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
On 2nd down here, Sanders. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his time. That's incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws, and that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
And on third down, that ball incomplete. Trying to hook up with Cade Otton that time around. And it's going to be fourth down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
At their own 44-yard line.
Here's Abataconda. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Second and 4.
From the 33, here's second and 4. From the gun, here's a handoff, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, Packer.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
He'll look to throw. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
You can just see the frustration of the defender. Did you see him get off the quarterback? He's like, man, hold that ball for one tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm to get that ball out of his hand. You can imagine, he got close this time. That defender, he's going to keep coming, and don't be surprised if he eventually gets to him.
They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's first and goal. Throwing now from the gun. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Packer. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Drive begins with a run by Williams. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. It's Otton in motion. From the gun, it's Sanders. Trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Carrington Valentine. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one's good for 26 yards. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
26 yards. 1st down, Rams.
Here's a handoff to Williams. And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. Micah Parsons on the tackle.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
That's good for our Rams. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Sanders. He'll let this go towards the end zone. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Now Sanders to throw on 2nd down. His throw left is complete with Jeudy. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down. Throwing again is Sanders. That's in the end zone and interception. Picked off by Carrington Valentine.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on.
Down at the 21, a gain of 1.
At the 21-yard line.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This returnable with Reed. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And it'll be 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. That one reeled in by Golden. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
Back to the air one more time. First to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And this is going to pin them back. It's out of bounds inside the 10.
At their own 8-yard line.
Okay, ready? They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. They go play action now with Sanders. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They go play action with Sanders. That's caught inside by Otten. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
Sanders going to try to run with it. He'll step up and run this. Not a whole lot happening there. Just a short pickup.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
It is 2nd and 9. It's Otten in motion. Out of the gun, It's Sanders. Open man downfield. That's Godwin. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They get 19 on that pass play. First down, L.A.
23-yard line.
They run over center with Williams. And, oh, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
1 yard gain.
From the 22 now, here's second and 9. From the gun, it's Shador. To the goal line and in. Cade Otton. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with a touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This returnable with Reed. Whoa! Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
At the 24-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Now a screen set up for Schrader. And he's going to be taken down. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
A pass pulled in by Irving. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? He'll drop to throw. Now, screen set up for Irving. That one going nowhere, but a late penalty flag comes in. They may get bailed out here. Set to go now on first and 10. He'll look to throw. As he throws there, it's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Now a give on the ground, and to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. In this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
His kick is good. And the Packers add on to their lead.
14.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. On the RPO, it's Nakua. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. That is a big play for LA. It's a gain of 34.
First down. A gain of 34 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
Throwing now, Sanders on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. The motion man is Nakua. On second down here, Sanders. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. They'll look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
This returnable with Reed. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand?
Ready? Come on. Hey.
Back to throw. A throw right side is intercepted. That's the safety, Cameron Curl. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. Play action, it's Sanders. To the left side, to Godwin. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. From the 31, here's second down and 9. Otten in motion. From the gun, it's Sanders. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Micah Parsons. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long.
It looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Probably pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup, and it brings us to 4th down.
I'll be honest, Mike. I think everyone in this stadium, when that ball went up, you're thinking pick. Fortunately for him, there wasn't a defender in the area, and he's able to reel it in for a nice gain.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll try to sneak it here, and he's going to have a Rams first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
I love this call, Mike. You're basically asking yourself, can your offense beat this defense? And they know exactly what play is coming. And I'll tell you the answer, it's an emphatic yes. They run the quarterback sneak right up the gut, and they turn 4th down into a first.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense, just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They send Godwin in motion. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable. Receivers couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Terrence Ferguson. Touchdown, L.A. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This returnable with Reed. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. On the ground, it's Jalen Waddle. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
Gain of 16 yards.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
Now they'll set up to throw. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
He gets that complete as he hits Reed. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense. You don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
2nd and 11. And it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. He's got it at the 7. He's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Green Bay. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. The extra point try forthcoming. It's up and through. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
24.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. He's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. Out wide to Williams. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
It's Otten in motion. Throwing now on 3rd and long. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. Well short of the first down marker.
These comebacks, they require a lot of trust and timing from everybody involved. If the quarterback's a little too early, the receiver's not out of his break. But if the quarterback's a little too late, that's when disaster can strike. So give credit. Really well timed. Really nice job by both guys.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. What's the play call here? 4th down and 7. They'll drop to throw. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Harrington Valentine.
Intercepted. Turnover on downs.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Third and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.